Ayen we koj ben we jakeng moth we jakeng lech en dengrang bul kuyen kamandan bi wo jam August abu ko introduce later on sa chi jam da chen tiok bro gol kiliam na wek time don ku bak video kun bak share go ko go ben we tagale yaret lo di dia lo go time don ya gam man tio wo bu pol wo music bu taw bi wo ye ko tit ko lo tie te wo ten wo bu gol ku bo ja yo twen wo tagale yaret nyali chen we ku we bi japing. Thank you. Please share the video. And we talk about more we call die, we call blood die. Lingering bull again. Uh, Guess down talking a walk. The jam can walk tonight. A market Tim Garang. A Timothy Garang. What we jam topic down we jam thin are kind relevant to our association down a tweet taker. A kabu jam. Ku long the stool constitution bung dan long ene ka bi wo jam mark in your lower ba ben na wa wo ko ga db empowering lower da ki mo ni kina ting screen ina yego lelo wo believe in you yani ki yilwel ku ki loy ayo ga gam yo ga gam yo ni ability ku kada bu ko empower bu ko da our viewers bu ga relevant information na lek taw pi de ni ke be ke ko ye ku gam chin ku war bran bi yen ni bi yen ni class bi yen ni ke ga lo ga de pi ro gut for en pour do mi de to ma nyo pi ni cho de school ka ke de ku la ye ko content dan ke ka ko pyo kuna cha lo ma pet ke ka lai pi do lo war yen ka chiwo pin yo ka to tam to ne na information ti ko tem ka ko generations bo woni ke ka chingil bi ngi u ga le bi chin den pe ke wo dia ko lo ka wa ni lo ka kwar ko because of information I pass on yen yen ku den wen ku wen so we ko dai kan a constitution da bung dan long the TECAA association dan the three is the pan Australia ku jola take to Hancock yo ku lwel bung na long na chen nan kai wo ka objective se ka wo lakin na ju ya similar so ka ku bu lwel tonight ku ye ku pet biran lom ran to America na yi USA jola Canada between to along the Sudan in Africa between to Hancock dai babala dai kulum ka lera ma pet ma ka chuk ting chuk be ting ko la chuk ting red chuk ting un ter ko chuk ba ting twice one ka le wo mana the constitution da ku loy de ka ga chi ka lul wala ba de na bu ngori yin ku brief message ben long ko lul ma kin cha lor ma ko diam ben ku ko ben ab jo ben ku loy video de chiere ya go ko yin kwan chuk go yin go ku yin ba ping lwel so yi map ko ku ba jala twing won program la kini ti gan hona welcome
And ija mos bany den garang bul ku ina ya anche invitation do cha honored few days ago china contacted ku anje bane kole so ye ni cha le cha chol ni tv do nyen ko dai ga pande twi ku ko che twi ko jam tong dan je mo we cha ga mo ya ko den kwan chuk ko ga pande twi to se le ko to outside we cha ga mo ret iran dai na ko lo kuram ba la dai in cha le da bi la dai ku ile je iran dai na ko le so yen chen kidi ba lwel an che ben ku invitation ja yena an chani lech
we
rin
cha
cha
ga mo red
rin
ira
cha ka
dai
ka to
ku
ti
ko
an
kuram
den ga
dai
so title dinga je gorina device on policy and governance open the TECAA so yen chen di ba lo inden thank you for the call we interview bu lo na call yen ni cha lech
ayen ban mak in the red ti ki dun ki mak lwel tin we viewers and ga lui mak invited a chan bu be jam ku ga chen la yin the honor then my invitation begam bu be jam mak when we tue la kin won ne ga ke de ni loy so mak to ga advisor maktam de TECAA. So longa bija gwir wo kana baden che en bi ay bulotin wala ke advisor kena ye loy lakin ki chak ting screening ato ka advisor long policy ku jala governance. Policy and governance abi wo ga jam tin twen ban mak ku bugu jalo ka ke constitution ka le bi wo ga jam tin wo ko da ngor ko lu gi de share wo ko bi big ban ku bugu la twen so mak kin cha mot kuin cha le book the interview da bi chilo beyond the na chi out go 1 hour could be a few minutes on top go ko go la wo so mak welcome ku yin ji jamaret yin chiro luel yung iluoid taker lakin for the benefit of ko dai ku beluel tong jeng wala be gwir tong langale tong ben yen ping ke kinin ga bugloy so naning terminology chu ka luel ke ka technical really yala ku yoku meaning den yoku ngi mark ke ka be our job too chan bugla ko yung mana de kene kitwenge take nga bi wo jamare now take a in mark well the yongo ki chol take a kene chan for the viewers be and team koi kenen kon ping well koi a team sada go gor ye take a yang ai chol take a
Okay. Hey, and thank you for the question. TECAA abbreviation. Now, law definition in our constitution, definition, I will reke where kind of rot, TECAA. A tree is a community association in Australia. Tree is community association in Australia. That is TECAA. A umbrella in Merwa Nim ko is the tree, water pand Australia in Jamotin one deng garangable. So can you where it's your TECAA? I will got a mad guy who wear a kite to got can yenke to degan.
interlake by mark طبعا chak ping kane association ku yena luele ci mag luele ke mad wong ni wo mi ke twi east of an Australia so mak ye wo mani mo de kulu ne ko ye tem we ne take aken
To know work, the definition the KHOI association they are the culture ping. And the boy tem way, who got the boy Martin. Ye ne Kiana look at tem way, called boy Martin. Now, law lung in a Luya Kunum formu, the quite cabi. In Gilun, I'll begin Kunum. But TECAA a merwa mimpeng ko we jure choy tweet to Australia ben. A chuko loyal man mimpeng ben. And last, now they are uncovered that way. Ni yen belu ranchi part association. Keke because in association AI individual choice. Yung association, word association, a bag associate. So yen a tweet, a community tweet. Yen a kayo man of pen ne ke choy TECAA. Kunade ran with any chibi apart the TECAA. Keke choice there. Actually a binding on him. But in the tree I am Martin. And I tell you, I come and the tree can or a thing the tree or a wing the tree. Can I indicate the thing. Long association at aware. We are a community that you're Twitch. Twitch, I call you Benetton, who I call a partner, University Sudan. South Sudan, Kajo Ben Bogu Mary, and you call it a bara. Yoga Kunum Dan will get to where you. Yenikete and American name. But one and akunim te ko is tete. Kuteka in go your man in go way tree or the akulo. Yen kept binding on us in the community at your tweet. But where at your association, Librand, I will and I part association.
lakini le benang ran yo kin go le inche pa ya ka man as le bin le anche pa so le biran ki ma ga ba yo ko le inche pa is it
Achene chimana ya ke and because and an jam ke individual come and the tree ben no and I are considered a part of taker. But the choice the ngay inga lebe ngay jo lo le anche part ya kunam or association kene. So and at liu ne pio ke chalo le in binding. But lo la inche
mm
part ya kunam. But no ngay lu den alu len. Achal baru laut.
apia da red we viewers kilo ku take ai na gal le ku yengo ye ngai chol take yengo ku yenga now chuping ye take yengo ku ngai chol take a TECAA is association of Tongalangalis, Kochigan Nimar, European Madiganim, lakin ye association we nga lula ke tui man ci ma ka lul ku ka tui bin to Australia en ke member e TECAA later on ban mak wo bi jam wo jala jam specific details ke bi en TECAA en wo mani ku tan ye woto tin to lakin man tio we viewers mak atuka advisor the policy with jala governance mak yin jika juja chakal wel ku yin wo yin article in wala role ku yung yeluoidu lakin ko kin gwala tinete or aba yuko palla tip briefly like an policy yung mara the policy galwel tong jeng galwel langalis galwel tembu ga ping yung yen policy what does that mean mara the policy yung
Alle ba ber ke pie de ke wo lo interview re ko le yini ka je ko anin binding ke candidate ye
yeah
election de ko lo ke ato overseas ana to Africa go lo election ye na chi de ngarang bula chi a lo le am ken ka ba lo am ken ka ba lo
mhm
program ko ga cha ke line up from first to the last ka ke I policies I specific program which a program
yeah
but I policies yen ken ka ba lo ken ka ba lo ken ka ba lo ken ka ba lo so tong da lu ya juer in broad
okay
a juer chiman rera ne chiman rero ne tibi ne ko le wana luyin ga dang interview luyin schedule book be jam
mm
anen certain guideline to be wo chiatin
yeah
ka bin ga chiatin a policy alu choy policy ga e bro term alu ben alu jo define it ne tieng but
yeah in
simple
short a guidelines
a
guidelines
guideline
in the
yeah
policy
policies
but the guideline to long at thin law to
yeah
regulation to thin
correct yeah
standards, code,
yeah
ethic, and
yeah
procedures. Ke tu ni policy ni luat ini kake
yeah yeah
ni
yeah
kai policy.
yeah
If I can say policy is different from constitution, I think a lawyer object.
a constitution age policy a little bit of a bit your law through constitution but that's in the constitution
Hmm.
regulation could you academic constitution is statutory nothing
Hmm.
rules I get defined that way okay I part the constitution I we can say akunum da lawyer di a act of parliament but buku jo law bungu ya lawyer kunum I get your procedures, I get your regulations, I get your guideline. Policy of your ban at the end of all this. Chini framework, chini and set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the rule, the regulation, policies of your ban behind the non and I tell about term that the end policy constitution. But policies are look at your law through what? Through guideline and procedures and within the constitution. Ete dia na ne
So,
understand it, but no ngi ne ya. You look an
mm,
your own understanding because each term in English a coach ne rot what the will cook le be to kamar. Ki mane te kine lo antin.
so policy man a guide. It's a guide your decisions. You can guide ago kunum go yen ga ken jiga set big loy go ko loy ke lui ke guided by the policy big chill outside the policy in che kunum set. Chene to the kaga. So
Policy
if I want to do something, I love back to the policy. I can team who also the procedures I check a layout in the policy how to ban an action card baloy. So policy already key reference. It's a book when you we are referring to. Tinangan ko kor book loy.
ki ba won an example be ne tawan to in ku ka ye team en tawan ke device ai.
Mm,
E ka nang the policies one. Ku
yes.
contradiction the tweak ka to den. Ku yin de in your policies. Ku contradiction the tweak ka to ti. So policy a framework ti mane yin de in policies ku.
Good.
Actually binding on us. E yin ka lu policies ga yin ka we can yin ka yin or with your group. But no woman what the binding document a contradiction. We mean
But
contradiction actually policy.
Okay, so we go back to the constitution of B was set and policy book la ting many violating the constitution. Chen you lo ka no?
Yeah, we can go ahead. Yeah, we will see later. But I think the other
Ku
understanding.
okay, so ka kar B as we can understand in on the policy. So advise do ni gam every policy be violating the constitution. Am I right?
Policies, chima ana device, the anan gam on policies as the
Mm.
title indicate, kawan keje team dien and lui kan en kege. Aya luel well en policies kwan wan ke chaka luel, just implement them like this. Na de ke atinga chilo, ka luel
Yeah,
en, ekene aba join. But constitution the tree at all like that. Now you get atinga law within a local constitution.
yeah.
Illegal, ka luel akene, alaban
Uh,
opinion digam. Uja moktab anen ke de ke mokta begam ke dien chalu woni chi begam
keep a gum.
ke den contradiction
All
ato
right.
policies I get said but eloy yen ga yo lo within the constitution but constitution ato on top of the policies because we are talking about the current policies ke tui actually
Yeah.
policies the government actually policies ke organization ko policies ke tui and agama di by di kalu yen constitution tui akaja to
Mm,
policies getting policies the moktam town your TECAA. They are not constitution, but they can be acted on based on the constitution.
good. Good. Now, so what you call it the policy? So what about governance? So a governance now tung na yung will along the governance.
Governance at the end of my thing.
General my thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
governance. And
okay.
govern I quite
Mm,
government you know the meaning of it.
yeah, yeah.
But governance at the hour where your my thing,
Would you my thing
Timothy
boy quite?
the TECAA,
Yeah.
Kulokunim Koge, Yeneke the governance. And then his structures, his structures the governance. That's what governance mean. At the end of my thing.
Now let me. I mean, in the governance there are four principles. One of the principles of governance accountability. Another one is transparency. Could you allow fairness, responsibility, kaka four principles of governance. I believe kaka four principles kaka ye your advice and you based on them to doing advice on the governance. Kaka you based on the four principles, like accountability, transparency, fairness, and responsibility. Yeah, that guy you didn't man anything your advice in a base.
And that device gam very broad. Uh, Chima da yake chalo ile cho accountability. Kujua transparency. Some of them sometimes a little bit call we can call them ethical values.
Yeah.
You get under irresponsibility. So yen you get under I get your accountability with transparency. they are based on you as a leader. They are based on you as individuals. I principle, but principle actually Louis by themselves. Principle, individual principle at where. So kira loki na gama device di chimantawan kaya and ke atoka part of the advisory committee ke and the device gam in any way. Ye fairness chima uchine loyal buka ja
Hmm.
fair ke gama device. Your responsibility ke anto chima uchine mentioned in your early introduction that I came on live video twice. Man chan jam and jam different things. Kuka changa jam tini ka dia kulum. Some I can responsibility, some I can core accountability, and as you know, accountability, and you jam accountability to win the
Yes.
leadership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But some people they can talk about accountability on based on what? Yeah,
Money.
when they chuma the way could we guy fi one
Uh,
accountability. But no nga ke nin ke anti jam
uh,
accountability the leadership. So individual are responsible for this. Ngel are responsible for this. So yeah, nagama device di kay na Pacific abroad within the office. Chima na de ka the external kang gama divide di. Ade ka within the office ye ka tanyo chima ne ka wa ne ka lo de kang gama divide
mm,
di. Ye ngeta ande ya a divide ya alaba gama to lebe mokta ben chiatin. Yen ken ga ya tinga chilo pet kede. Yen can we do it this way? Because ana kwa nge advisor in binding
uh,
you need you need to in an experience do na boken in kuna nga
yes.
chie ne in boken in ke ye ne ga ye gam de mok tam cha mu te kala de ba ting na de ke pie do na mok tam i chi đầu tin kala de ba ke ne ba gam ko ko na de ke ye to wa nga chi pie ya this is the way you can rectify it ke ne ka ro wo yuan wan ye na nang te die wan ta am tin so acha
Mm-hmm.
ko ete en cham ben tin. So advice are based on the current affairs, are based on the things okay, gamin ka advice on, are based on anything, are based on the requirement. Like ini banyak ya, kalau
Mm,
bermula gamu opinion juga ya advice. What do you think? Below edikan, kan gama advice. Ya, nabi jual depend on the leader. Belum,
mm,
belum, because advice actually binding in binding.
yes.
Ayah or ayah gam.
Egam.
What the peer when it kalau gam when lu berai ga ko peer device grande
Ku advice I a power le ben ki de impose chama loy so chi game auto.
correct even in a meeting you can be
Mm.
invited in a meeting or you cannot be invited.
Now, what can talk along a political governance? So everything book will bad in a bit within policy and governance. Like in book was this part, the introduction book told if Allah maktam the take a could or a copy book, book or a workbook into policy TECAA. A term to Tina Deca, you go bungan, chambi yenen, babala quaint, chama policies, bagala team. And where can
Yeah,
I get it?
yeah, boom yende and in particular, are you asking the constitution or what?
Now, I'm just talking about the child policy, the governing policies came and Theo, Chika Gore, Tin, Boom Toga Tina To, the policy and then a policy guideline. Like there's also policy article to in the constitution, but it doesn't say much. It's just a constitutional thing. But policies can we work on right now in any book or on any somewhere on um, in the possession of take and the ban. A workbook like you or a manual, sort of a policy manual.
And the moktab ke de kaka moktab ade kaka moktab ku ade kaka public yenge tande ya when we talk of ethics if I can say anengra lebi yen document kule misuse anengra be yen a document which is not a public document a private document kule choy public so kiro loy kaka document cái gì cái lui tin chứ mình lui ní lui sai đồ lui tin I know
Mm.
ade kale bi yeni ba le bi ba de kale bi yeni ba wan ti lui tin
Yes.
yene ti da lo tin ye dog man ato kaka office but I kaka office and last you specify
Malaysia Makacha drop out. I think I will nang chinang network problem or issues. So key and loy we quite die and grand jet in mana the interview. Yen wo bi jama ning article the constitution bu bi mark ben go coin bi explain in a walk kilo good we ngate a mark and got look introduced by Mark. Sorry, I think I think it's time where
ako
I will
ye ngi
call.
ai la kudumai
Alo kor bu line du kor be hak koy kor be
agabu
lawyer.
agabu ga ka nong yin no wona ko ba jaro de tawan
I don't know. So criminal lawyer what be law specific what be jam article the constitution like in chale general introduction. So we quite die and then go back call will go kin go lung da kin ku chari. Wo good the majority wo koi to wo ma association ro kitene wo koi chi ko ju da jam by 1987, 1988, 89, and she could do that jail by. And jail by the war over my cake by Inqua. Koi Kwan is Salatin when you take on my Kwan Jilwa about what Gola and the Tio. Pandan were Nyol, Granman were Nyol, Rani Cholawana Jang, a bar Powell. In a Kongor, can you do a beer? Kuna bar Wongley. Ga kwer sukul ato nanga ye palyau tin yu ka yu lo war be ga to tin na bar pa ni chol paker ka yen paker a chen ran to ngoni ne ko den yen ngor ara ne ko yi ka ma ke man ma nyong a jak ban ma nyong a jak in our current paramount chief now yen ga ban dan nok ran chol rong a jang ma juk ai ban ni gol ran chol madul dong kun jok e banya kun chok kurani chol akwen atema akwen e banya bere ku jel ma ding ma juk je chir jo mai ti ye mai wo yen wo ko mai ke ethically ye na chi lungo to kun wo ga chin bu chol constitution chikena constitution wen ku man tio a chi to gen wo ko wo tui wal ko wo yen na ning jing nang bung de ni gore lo ga ting tin ka changi ku ka birana bi jam wol wel wo ko mai ke ga fi koli chin long ko ni chol li go to so ye ni man tio a chu ja jal wan ba ka wo ju ngod ku lo ko ri ba ji kem from the river ji kem chu go to team for years a good be wa mature ko wo aka boga nang mi ke fathers ba ite na yo be rock so now what you know you betting pan kawaja to when in civilization in yen practice when a long the constitution long ben yin kum ben ya jam tin kaka ka yuk rock la kin long chu yo long ranir one man ya o ya pyo ki chi long ranir chu ko bo di amane ki koy ko bi ma ko kon amande ko wo buku ban ko an chu ko kwani ke leaders ko bu ko wel bi ke ya sultan ko anji dai one of the show ku ka ningran chelwel kullu na abu te melum lakini ala lung le wonwan ko bu kan lo ri da wan o kan lo tin ba ti exactly dio kan lo ba wan ti ai ethical bara ne issues ke to tin le beni yuta le beni yunum alle bene yin kumu wok ba wok la bay alle bene ka jui kok agurab kuni ko pura ke yin kuma ke bay because in jik da loy ko won ci piet ke society na ne ko way wan ka pa nan a dio ben wer nyol ko ki chala wo la be la ba dio lo yo ke so hol ko ne chokran ci man mat en ga tie jien ko maitin par kina ci to ba itene ke duya ke duito kene ga yan pia bu long da constitution bu ku dede ago ku ting bi wa apply lakin a work defeated ma ka wo du chen ma won chiara wona lwel lakin we lucky won ko won understanding of the system ti man mark abu wo ko ban mark abu wo ko ni ga kage lakin ku na my reflection in ban should we go back wala kum salatin buku ban ko on ku mo ban ga state buku wel ke chief buku ran ti man ban mame buku wel ke paramount chief da a chan belong la wonim my reflection, but I'm not saying anything around chill will below ya. It ain't got you kumber. So I can't belong around here. Pula one you may buy mark go career book fit be buy it and book a chief, you get the background, the Jame cooler. So you work coin by article of constitutions, kawan a wall, bucket bill explain and a walk, tingy in. Lakini nga kuch ke kalaba kuib in a judge judge, not a lawyer. Judge a little bit long there watching you know ten. So can it it's not binding upon you chan bak rijbin bangi yale in ban mark. Kini guy tanda. Now Angkor by a do chen where Angel Gramo viewer gal we have to go back to go forward. And it did pan chol patian and for the viewers so TV in patian pan ayual. To Panago chuk, so it's about 5 minutes walk
Mm.
from Panago to Balabatian.
All right.
When you were dear, and I apologize, Negaram and get offended. Getting Dini ping a little when you quit and Chino ping a din gonna chen kerben kulu. Man wan chiwo jo nang mu shakala constitution mane. When you were do book constitutional core full of the cara yellow with it. And get your way a kagan. Amane yen tambawong miet jam da buku gol wala in bany mark in the constitution in a very constitutions eke na ka chol objectives ay ka taw twen ti chen preamble chen in gor
Mhm.
describe yung in louis constitution gana ku ka mission law vision ka objectives ka jala objectives ke TECAA auto article 4 page 7.
Yeah.
Article 4, page 7, Irandai. Kega Pir Kudro. I-17, ke objectives ke three. Agal 4-1, a good bill of Dug 4-17. Uh, I'm not saying Bakangi Gadiokulu. Lakin within those objectives in Banymak, Kekaka Chitwi Korb Kelo in the life of Cheka. Objective Talibing Abengulo Ikede. Gol min gol ye ni take a now those articles get here kudro neng any one of the objectives le bagwir work either chi delivered ka chitok or ya about be delivered well kind of difficult chen yellow ke get here kudro neng any based on your advice and policy neng ki chen ben in those objectives and neng ki chi delivered ku ka kor ku delivered ku jola kok abu ke ben loy wala ka chen wan
En apia the binding question chat yeah in a better organization kuyenga to pa and Australia yeah and water ka kana cho model rules man ko chana lwel chan ba kunum be fo mu chama na kunum da ne cho te kai ke konto your mission and your vision and your objective acha lwel ko na ka watch organization ben a better organization ku ke enter we state to go tin ben kulo each state and then in cooperation act the yeto ko to we state ko so la jima to state ko ka the tem ku jo ya territory karo a watch ben jima na pa anta wan tin 1991 yene ka yena kuni mi ngai incorporated ten akunum dan ga lu incorporated in New South Wales 209 pa na cho Queensland yene lo yana kunum da yo al register tin on 1981 So here we have a different acts of parliament or legislation. Yena kunom yena registered. Kaban question jati yen objective. Some of them are redundant. They are just there. They need even to be eliminated. Because nyai because I think but kuto some of the objective I can achieve. For instance, if you go to the first one, the first objective to provide avenue where Tree East community can identify it. Marianga Teka, bu uruda identified. Chikutoman o dege cho Teka. Chipomu, one of the objectives that you could achieve. Chana chalo unu ye udeki you can implemented. Yanga tande ya, alo to the second item, yen 4.2. Alo ele bugu ya cooperate other South Sudanese Association. Kiguyu maniga kunum debo. Kima wana ima mere jampane cho Melbourne. Could their relationship跟人家说用啊白，ku ran chi man da yun kwa nyitene. Ku yenga tanda da ande duk. So ekene na chi met because yen one cooperation between our South Sudanese organization. Kikira lo ki ku yenga ki ya jo ko wan. Akunom da ande ke chi registered. We can even cooperate with government of Australia. We can get money. We can get funding from the Australian government. Because I registered, registered, and they are non-profit organization. We did not form it for benefit, financial benefit, but they to pay. So be extended. There are things I can achieve objective there. If you can go to create network among Twitch people in Australia and overseas, and in the US, Canada. Wo lui ko ga Juba wo lui commissioner ji ma wan chen ben wo lui ko yue mu ka kunim ga tui ye na chi achieve kana yen a few example ba ga yen chane ne 17 ma chi ne lo ele a ju jare so ka kero jo a loy for instance a chi ku lo ya kunum da an ka lo wo ling bu ku lo yo ye nga ji lo yo through kilete ka kore ne o selaten ade kato yaga ting ato ba cha kin ga chigu loy tin wen ka kengu ta bu ine jida bu ta tin ka to chi mane example na ga gama but most of the objective chi ke ga chief we ka jwe ke ga lu ga kunom lu ga fomu a chu ga loy ke ne na chi bu all of them but simply yen ga were ba lay.
Yeah, the basis of the questions, I nagra lubelu holistically gulu ye nar wa chingi lo kulu min biwa bai min go tega. So that was the basis of the question and can be ran chimak nang insight into the management bele of viewers and naga chuko la kina naga kok ye getting ka chiru cholo a chiru ka redundant. They simply a blank and we feeling but I think you okay loading. Now, anong the grand chinjam tinun ben woga yen grand. A jalwela ka kor be expanded. A kor be juautok. That sound like an the chiwo wo kon yo tin is it? A kor be juau.
No, and because I'm just giving you my opinion. I was a head of 2 organizations or 3 organizations here in Australia, and you're ahead of them. I applied for the grant, I got them. Why not TECAA? I'm
Why
not
not?
talking about
Exactly.
TECAA, the 19 because you're the most of I can grant you ben could the China learn to the wood you. I can would you one champ ben would they call you apply when they win an organization you move call you young move mangadi acting book banquer bora and him and the dang chul man there and you apply grant ka ja kui but organization ka changa ka chaga mu and you apply for a grant but I chaga you which mean TECAA can also apply ku you no government pan ki ma da yike choi tutorial wane wo jam a little funded the government you get another program for instance you man adding your training a little loy you man pa ta tin the ACT one ana jike da na choy resume how to apply it for a government job acha loy but koi government give incentive kat the bigger am pi ko bi yenen bi yene so yen that can happen a little loy
Apia what you be a dual kene ta bukwan because emangung ran ben kulu. So abira never ben meeting mun begalo chiga beloy. But I never go back tika wobla be. Now what wobla article 14.3. So duties and rights of members. Article 14.3 at top page 12. Page 12, Article 14.3 in Kakor Biwa Jam. So there are duties and rights that I can get through. Lakin wabi jam number 3 nani korba taji koke ka leave it to you in Bangmak. Lakin number 3 jam one of the rights and duties of the citizen. So okay, I chika combine I can get to benang the responsibilities kujala the right pay ke ga ci kamar so jalan understanding ne inga being a job poito
article
uh,
12
article 14.3 about you page 12 so duties and rights of members.
yep
Okay, it will make one of the rights or duty of the members ke TECAA means ke tui went mountain little over there what or tui warning the right and the duty to make proposals to the executive committee on how the association could be improved. I think one and the same constitution. So, is there anything that you can say to that article, especially number 3 in Mark? Members ko big ping.
ye ga ko won chane no ba lew I think an ji jam article kana ko an acha lo presentation in binding
Mm.
ko ke cho ye loel ko an chene letter the demand the guru ma cho TC chene ga pierre Facebook ye ga cho jam kana ko ke cha be lo tin acha be lo an member the tree alle be moktab alle be gar alle be yo na de ko wa ero ku ga de ku ko be ne lo tin alle be propose wel ga be lo yale chene ke ti
Let me talk about well then. Is
Akala make
there
a proposal to the executive committee on how the association could be improved.
correct?
Yeah,
Nengen
kunom
letter
ya.
wala nengra
Yep.
anti you wala neng letter chigar work so far chigar executive ko chi executive a cha responded.
Yenga ba jo lwel ko ba jo bera ti na ya kai binding.
Mm.
One chi should be ni be lo live and then you make your own live video
Opinions there, yes.
when your former
My brother
colleague
too like
your yeah gadang ye cho tu nya jak
yes,
we chi jam na ye chi ma de ko ne ga opinion du ga lo ga mi ti na ya
exactly.
ga de wo ina cool
Mm.
ke ka pie wa lo ga le Facebook je eta po ba ga gor ku ye ne ga muktab
Acha ka
ku lo
gor bany.
a cha a
Acha ka gor ko acha ka tuwe maktab. Lakini aya
po
ti
yo la
lwele chaka ya acted on proposal chiko bay kurani you telephone nengi chi acted then kichi proposal chi loy and then the
ye
executive achi acted on.
ye ga no to ngi live video ka ye ganden ku ye ne ga muktab
Okay, let's go back to the procedures. Katwi aneng any tikarba communicated to Twi. How do I go about it to the maktab?
cha ne en ki en to ki in binding
Mm.
wan ini kor moktam ku yen jamon jam ci man la video dun a cha woy a pie da chira but article
Api
64
api
sixty-four
dare bien.
at 64 e jam petition cha vi man jam ke petition if you need something to be improved ku cha en ting ke ne ku bene lo tin cha ni en facebook man ting ato yi le biting yi lo campaign ta de yi le biting da ru yi man da ande che yin just take it da ru che yi le and the little thing yen mokta venga lu undermine but ke article no luel e ki manade ga to ki mande issue to at this stage matio creating yen kwe beni loitin chanien on public arena like where we are now I can solution the bugu dai bay on the facebook but constructive solution na gar wore ku yiken kon ba la ku chayen gor ku na cha gor da du ga tede akwe ma cha bay I think you can wait
Oh,
ko jaw te ko jaw lu akon le baden yenga ku ni improvement da ku no yenga improve ki man ade ko
yeah.
wa mokta be gara na mokta ku ye na member a ki proposal a ki bay ku ps be ni loitin we mean ke ka la lum ku loyan for instance ala lui ba na ti yenga na bay da do e ku e che yen yenga ta handa ya inde ngine de policies ko wan ne ka kin ke a ke ka ra ba ga be loyer ka ke ka ku ka de ko ba na be ko pie ke ka bang be lui yenge ko ere na kunom yenge ko ere ko ere jantin but if I see like you are campaigning in other way around you are undermining the office in other way around ke ke ne yen abungo be kem ko ko
Become
e bo
bay.
tin e quite different so ke ne yen ga ye adi ko na ye lo yen any member you can just bring your idea to the office in writing you can call and then any situation any ko be any be mitala be abu rectified for instance ma wan je mi ne kada ne choy you call it auditing yin ja tin wan ni kwa ni yin ji kada nga suggested committee chena tande
We will go to that article, but then you go on audit. You
okay
know.
ai kwere ga kunum improve nga choy be ga example ga kwere ga kunum na de ke to chi wa we na de bi chopin ku che yin
Mm.
mokta we mean ka mokta ba bit decision do ne ke cha lo abu honat chana chi ba ye kwe pie ku ka pie din
Now,
de nga ga mi ku ira ne yin wa na kwe right ku cha
kachikam.
chom no chi cham aka
Now,
chi cham
but
you know
sorry, but my time of work show so we are in that. Ito, keep tin ku ka review as big loom ye na chin any proposal chi yen maktab chi dunum so far, but what be your teeth. So can I stand you what of Tina Kagan?
kai
Just
dijen
mm,
kai dijen o diga
mm.
yin proposal ko ga state and territories that ben issue one ben in address yen de 10 yen ka be mokta yen ka ben acting on they tend to pay the temp okay go miskala you did go le ben ko wan yen you are not a new person you know it so proposal could what ya go wan thio but
Mm.
ke ci ben ke issue ci address a ci bay mokta be now on be yen ko ben lui ke pay ci be le ben e chok which mean a ci mokta a ci lo stop because now looking into ki yen ci ben ke issue ku ke ci go ra be yugo jot be bala ting at the end so ye na che ku du yetok but e der ka ba mari nai kwa chi wo jam tin wan la video
A book of Paul again by Mark, what we are move on.
okay
Just to finish that section, and then get a little will. And I jump by a queer pet in a bear, a pet to man, a year and queen will wear a chibe cham. But it seemed like a queer I walk on well teen and get your marked up work and well teen too. Am I right there?
mokta e a respond mokta ba chen ke ye ta member ke kwanyen ku jo la ta chi ma wan chi ben e gmh I think ke pie the tree ben a chi ko lo e gmh a chen ga da cha ting tin a chen ga da cha yu tin so na de ke chi mokta ba bay facebook ke yi to win ban de ngai to wo so la tin ka chin kun ba ko le and that in mokta a chi be live ku ka ji ka kera ja ji ka be lo ni go nga ben e ke ge be du nom la ke ga chene tande e chure ke ji ko elwel ye nga be chopen e ke ji wo ye nga be jon la ka chene tande ye nga ben mo ta ben bad mo tam chi kwa ni ko nim a che
uh,
ben ya kra ji be le ko e members ke
um, by Mark Wobble Article 61. So Article 61, a conflict of interest. So Article 61, at page 30. So it's conflict of interest. Nengle walk about that article, by
ye interest on materials or interest on what?
generally, like a bit of conflict of interest. What that means?
Okay, conflict of interest in everything. Kima won chani an example. We know here. Kima na ade ke deng interest ye be aka du woni ye kan yar ku jam de ye na chiben jam we yen. Ye ko le ke ye le conflict of interest. Most of the time, when there is interest in the matter, you get ye le ne article gane. A committee must disclose your interest. Ye kani la dem ba disclose ba chong ye ko. Ye ni an interest a subject of discussion because in can chi discussion be compromise
Yes.
kayin le baro excuse, okay, either will you discuss on your benefit or not. And when you express interest on a particular something but na chin interest and there is no conflict of interest, idea na ngi chima na lawyer apply a job chima wan
Mm.
lu won man yan ka lu won the government kaya na kon na former ya kon ay tiyo nga ya mana daga yen conflict of interest or neng other job ay tiyo nga conflict of interest ay other job te kilo loy de pay to the loy ken na ay think kachin conflict of interest between these two jobs kay you can just work do both of them because you know the problem your security when you document when you anything to be shared okay loy but you are based on a particular thing. Conflict of interest here based on this condition, uh, and explaining you must not present while the matter is being considered at the meeting, must not vote on the matter. Kimana curious, for instance, what you man him we in a particular issue. But I can interest you express because there is no conflict of interest. That is what it means.
Now, what if Acha tear one by Mark? Will Mark be the judge of that tear down here?
What is the conflict of interest in that for me? By here, part of it, we are looking for a solution.
Will
What
he
is
be
my
the
conflict
judge?
of interest in that?
Le baya judge Tom down here, Mark?
Eh?
Le baya judge Tom down here? Can he be made a
Unless a
judge?
particular, okay, I know the frame, the teaching and
Mm.
what is the problem and what is the conflict of interest and what is the issue before I say kikabalwel. You on which issue?
You, Mark, I'm working as well. So we know the conflict of interest at work. Yeah.
Yeah.
The conflict of interest we could discuss here is more an abstract, it's sort of hypothetical sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But in the workplace, if I have an issue with my manager, would my manager be the judge of that conflict between myself and my manager?
Abstract, akwe kichika wo manager do. The yin and akek. Akwe manager and they care one around within the workplace. Achangi. In this sense, community, I have
Mm.
not seen a conflict of interest. There's no issue any are interested. Now a community do, a community do. We are all stakeholders. And then an issue, we can address it together. Actually, and we are all judges. You get the anything? We are all judges. It's different with the workplace. This is a voluntary organization. These are community things. Even if
All
in
right.
abstract, okay, I
Uh,
know where you're driving me, but there's no conflict of interest here.
all right. What could you keep now? Nang Mikelo, if I'm a manager, who mag an issue can end, then cái issue can be my senior manager or Naya team leader, can my manager, line manager, ain't a big will resolve, but a chain because I will have a conflict of interest. The Bana Luel, Kichuakaga, I this is the material. Now, if you go back, I can buy the material thing, but defined in the conflict of interest, is a general term, isn't it? That can mean anything. So kikar but the palku kilo right now, but I just want by in praise here, by in appreciation to your mark. In the presentation, a general presentation, Pedare, and you went on to talk about the elections guidelines. Kwa chinga jam tin kulele chin a chin reason in executive yen data the names of koi won chiga register the cure in kamu. Kene chirolo winjila Africa. So the executive running a candidate who ke green ke koi ke bichur. Now, by the way, will there not be any conflict of interest? But you are beautiful about it. So I hope a benang kuburo war. But I never cover conflict of interest. Le baga jong in mark. If in a chaka crash, there are inherent conflict of interest in Tomal language. There are conflict of interest chilibaka separated from people baran banyai. Lakini alwela ba conflict of interest babe udongra anga chingi chaloy because I'm part of that system. But I hope the advice on policy, the conflict of interest will be something that we are looking to. Now, I don't know when but we'll thin or we are move on because I can't one that article because one and two more will be interviewed be bent to general and could be to an end.
In binding yen na jam ku yakani ke time ka time lo yi dide because yen tinong ina yeting a conflict of interest,
Mm-hmm.
but tinong en I've seen political movement or political scoring yen I away a community day kuna wa wen ka wa broadly araba ya chapping ku chaw kana pin, you know, community da a good community we know ya you can wow no we know ya you are responsible be wow we know ya umbrella da ye kiyinde anade ga wide road ke yengu below no kene yen yenga tande ya bara ni in space ben ke de loya
Mm.
dan to we know there ya you consider there when you are working or when you are a community. So but within the mix or the mix of political issues
Yeah.
aye liya pe ben ni ben a cheba cha te to a
So
political
a pure my pure well got you talk about
ajiga
in
to ma chimani deng mane you know kriji ben kulo de na tem mana balai you know a time to campaign cheyen ta bi lui campaign you know it the right time to campaign, the right time to be a leader, the right time bin ko be a ko ya de ku kriji ben na time de, but if you just bring thing at the wrong time ku
mm,
jola lwela kene ka yin ku kene ka chene tande alo be a theme for someone that there is a conflict of interest that is Mrs. and so acted this way. But yeah, things are being done in a wrong way or a wrong forum. Let me say it that way.
uh,
So in the end, I tell the
uh,
band jammer about Pola but we
but
know in Wago.
a very deep good nanga korba the personal example but well kada
Yeah.
ka will something when a little bit contention sort of a thing ku ke ki chiro lo that I believe it wasn't something ethical. But I can't go well because to car balo in mark to educate we along the policy. And a
Okay.
guy the basis of the interview, but I change interrogation bani lati ka ju ko bu ko le abu ko ba le be na ko bu ko telephone ka bu ko le on. But we move on from that article now. We have two more articles to go by. Uh, Kit took be what jam in mark I couldn't attach the audit to page to article 21.2. What a thing in an issue chiro loy to the chen jam kina red the Council of State and Territory Leaders. It's a bad issue. Chiro the ping we nga ben man sort of attention come the Banyan State kujala the executive the TECAA. Akar ba acha tinga cha gwirwan mandaga yen is actually uh, uh, same as COAC, the Australian Council of Governors or Council of Governments, of which I in governors I members, who I Prime Minister, I share that meeting. Salo Amar, the Prime Minister become the chairperson. It's a pulling thing. Kwenga tereka na article in audit can. Uh, can I ask you to lay Council of State and Territory Leaders like a new ban ma me can make a committee the audit big kwan will ma me delegate that we buy your state and territory leaders with those people because of kwan audit beloy or be by ma me buy in a selector you mo ko nyu kulera nga car how would that work you go you your meeting your chair when these members when go kwan ya de ko lura de
ete cha ti na chen ti to tin ku yenge ti conflict of interest do when yenge ti ke joro to explain it and
okay
chen ti ban ma me ra chen ti le ne ye be ke nga ku be ke nga ku be ke nga a chi
no,
bro
no,
lo ya
I can't really kill ya. Could you man your opinion? The
no no no
chica
my
join you,
let
yeah.
me
The
come with
chica
my
join you,
opinion
bang. The
yep
chica join you.
a
Kubang
cha ping
Mamer and the
yep
president in Galuya Markin chair and the topic or the agenda every quite audit because of quine. Yeah, I go quine because our banking state can tell the leaders guy you the president. Yeah. Yeah, I can get a quine here.
yeah yeah now if you read on that article the
Mm,
word cha lo ko na lawyer presentation in binding a cha lo la ke ne ke wa to won ke routine kene lo previous leaders yenga chembe to ke kene loy but ke cho auditing in a better organization is very important accountability rewe is very important accountability re ke loy ben kulu is very important transparency is very important angi ini chi kona banda biok chene tande
good.
e ka ju ke bi kulu ke ato ke dangi but ke jo to in den
Mm,
ke cho chin coordination or cooperation consultation yen ga kiri beri yok dera ya bi kiri ben bil tin kai politic aga ki suppose a ke politic kula
mm.
loy ko ke yen a ki piet yen ko wande o de tinga ji be loy ke issue bi go moktam da mame kwa ken loy previous moktab ken loy why was it a issue why
Now,
is it an issue to mama let me come with the answer
mm,
yen ki cha lewel wan ti ma wuci ne loyele a cha loyele ga chen ban de ban ge state e ma mere yang du yen ka state ma nim pen ka die
yeah.
apet now be ka subject or other thing apart from auditing could be ke be loy ku chol ma mere yang du chol ban ge state ku jo nyu exactly as the constitution stated it jo nyu yen the chair the council of leaders ka state ben kulu yo ngore ke possible in binding everything is possible if you coordinate kuchingela lui kwede yeto kubecha the system e ben kulo so na chak ma me kuchele de ko ke anti man proposal lu aja ping ana ye achalo ma me lu ko ke kwan ku state al ko ke kwan chen chalen ku
Now, it's not about audit Kwanya, it's a review committee with general constitution we are looking into who Queen members, the one of which have been executive of which two people have become Kwanya, Chandukichol bias, Vinyai, audit a Chugulu, audit a B Council of State and Territorial Leaders, Yenga B Koigala Kwan, based on the article 21.2. TB kala kwanyine based on the article, understanding of that article, in the Benagala Kwanyin, but Kilu propose a committee review the whole constitution. You audit everything else. So in it,
one your proposal ke yelwel article to a Annually shall comprise of at least 2 members directly chosen or elected by the General Assembly, which is
or
you know General
or
Assembly.
no. Finish the whole thing. Read the whole thing,
No, no,
Mark.
no. Or we mean all of them are Louis. Naturally, or Kakicha Queen Louis. The
So now,
Chaquin in or all of them
yeah,
are Ato. Now, you Asia Wanchi Bantin, who call General
uh,
Assembly one, or the Tether Quine, Carlo
uh,
Quine General Assembly.
kuna kila
Or
kwani ka Queen Council of State
I
and
choose a
Federal
queen.
Leaders.
If we
Yeah,
cooperate, if we
yeah.
cooperate, if we work together, or your ben, but the person a General Assembly.
Or
Yangaluela or about your ben letter or another second option. The first option a General Assembly.
but ke bi wo ko de je ba mak an bu yin the campaign ni mana chalwel a few times mana na ne candidate one. But proposal lo ko my brother tweet a che campaigning thing. E tong ka dam ku tong jrom ko di de ngaji ben ga issue. Go ko la tin ku lel ku na ne ban ki wo di lo since go le teka ke ka bro lel ko cha ni ba ben forward. Neither queer da or bany deng cholriak or bany mangara yuel, including bany mame chiran ben chodi chielo. So we, in other words, we were saying achiran tungan che watch here. So kubroja lo yin bany mame your president just said. Mame ra kor ku ya garang mabiur. South Sudan na chitor Joseph Lago wa chiko ko tor in between. But a chigarang yogo tor one. Imagine this mark. If na lwel kwera dawan ku lwel yen akunom kene ga yo ban kwera daw, I'm sorry baga chol rin ken, but chi ban kwera daw chi lwel akunom ga yo ga ken registered by ban mangara yuel malwal a chi le balo registered a bre chana ke ran to en to na ma ke loy. How will you take it by mark reference to or relative to what you're doing and your understanding of that, the continuation of work?
Kara by then,
Hmm.
three community come members Australia and Ben.
I think it's around 5,000. Because you can get people for Biden and market, I think around that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, which percentage of population NT for auditing? Because in Japan, you did not even raise a question. I can't bang then bulu auditing the problem. You know the population of Australia, but Twitch is members in Australia. How many are there? How many percentage getting in reality? Be realistic on this.
But
Yeah, quite because now
the
it bring
Article
her
14, by Mark, Article 14.3,
article what?
14.3, what you could discuss.
Okay. I
Any
know
member
the right
can be
and
right.
duties. Okay. At the right,
Hmm.
at all. The right and duties the
Any
members.
member, I talk about any member, so any person can raise something. So, chain up, be around took bulwell, kin of a lawyer.
Okay. Up here now, here race. Louis race. Query be any chatting about query.
En ka ban de ban ma ki ro yile ba yila man tiyo gno ko le ba le chani ru ban whether chi ba ku ra ka ban ko the situation be correct here chani ban.
Okay. Okay. Simply, auditing is not a problem.
So a below all right abu wan
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
just move to another article ku yen ka the last ko den ka ba je ti ba de ngi chelo ndu ba ban your opinion about ti ki man
Okay.
ti ya elder. uh if we go to article 16 at page 12.
Yeah.
Article 16, jam fees and subscription.
Yeah.
Now, we have, I think, two fees total, and there's $20 to connect to Lincoln elections, but then $60, yeah, charging yearly. Can you tell me why do we have two different membership you're going to pay?
Okay. $20 ekere new member. Ekere
And
new member. Ekere new
who
member go akunum de twi.
young a new member can
Era a new member by the end. I think you're connected can registration. Now call by chwer. To be chwer for instance when election law next year for you to vote for your candidate can allow them by $20 by chwer. $60 a membership fee for all of us a yearly. A year. In every year you have to pay that. Can you remember the TECAA? You have to pay that yearly. But $20 a to a pass entry lay article can by a registered by a member of the TECAA, you have to pay that. Okay. Now here cover paid on an election year, the law election. Which you cover chwer, you cover then getting boon chwer. I are chasing after you. So that is it. Entry when you registered for the organization, but now cover chwer, because this is where you renew that $20. I'll buy a town to beat chwer. I keep cover chwer in the election, don't pay it. This is how I understand it. Because
so
$60, let them buy you yearly. Your membership fee. For you don't organization, you won't say.
but I look to the fair trading the act 2009 Louis take a Louis registered. It talk only about a membership fee each have in yearly can in the right to vote, the right to attend assembly bulletin, the right actually to make proposal, but not that 20. So it looks like in the Jamgulele objective and redundant because terminated. It's $20 not a redundant thing. If I pay $60, yeah, I yen a right to vote. Then I'm going to yen another $20 to vote. What do I have to vote here, ban?
Rocky Banya, I think when a Yaman Twing and GMO introductory part,
Mm.
I took low and Kalui walk I model rule. Whether no resources, you work generating. I
Yeah,
work I decided to work. Whether no amount of per certain amount, I let a lawyer queen a patriot. You will not get a specific amount of money. Lebanga de Chilbada you. But I buy you instead.
it doesn't
But
say any amount, so you cannot even
correct.
charge 1,000.
Yes, wo kai set up rule to bu wo chiatin. We bu ga chatin pin the source. If you go to source of revenue, where wo generated co organization, you can find that. Some of the thing I decided to work to tell the thing. So can ye negate an tiang thing. So equate wo we why wo ngadi because man ting ne man 6 win jamane inde. Ye inga
Mm.
e charping. Ye inga e charping ye charping. But can ye
Yeah.
$20 man allow election ben ya a better one
Mm.
wanted to vote for someone.
A bit
We
jargon.
mean can add them with new ye ne ke ben. Can ye get an tiang thing.
But I think you would agree with me that the guidelines to go and the elections are called a review. Because thing with what do you call a mountain view sort of a look. You look down at Jamatin clearly, there is something not quite correct. My argument is not about the money. If in Angalwela like a queer do you got a constitution jam my membership with a sharping, take a year right to vote. Now I have three but two membership, I got one and only one vote. Any issue, but I'm not against who we will put in what way. I do agree with that. And I think I share your I keep your question a lot. A book about the treasure. I mean, we don't even know your will. Your membership, yeah, deal with that normal membership, which are 60. We don't know. Yeah, deal on the 31st of June. Yeah, deal on the 1st of July. And the 31st of October. We don't know. And we haven't heard of someone
No.
reminding us.
What was well, and if you go to Akita Article 82,
Mm.
which is the last article, financial year. Ruone, what Australia, because we are operating here in Australia, 30th of June in the talk the role. Good the next year, 1st of July. Get it under? Which mean Ladim Ruana it took. Ladim I couldn't do Charbanya before 1st of July. Can you membership don't ruin you took? Taking in the Charbany in the beginning of the year. Kacharbany
Mm.
because you're going to ruin it. Telling it and if you go to that article, I
Mm.
think I see Roger Loy, Aja Loy, let Tiana and Tintin. But I see all Loy
Exactly.
and the Rachi only few people are paying for membership yearly, annually pay
But
the $60.
can I encourage TECAA a can be treasurer Beato on the screen a TECAA can will walk will membership due penny like. We know it been 8 years got text messages could a tax return be closed on the 31st of October. She'll be treasurer be a lower duty a can book then membership book you.
Young in Binder Chimawan, and she watch you to Parazing. Yeah, Loy, you kur. Thank you for that.
Kuwa
It
achi
is
jai big very much because of
chop
still
chopple.
yeah.
At the other Parazing Charlie, a child and membership fee. I a child call a finance. I ping. But na ten on the TV, the tree, and the Chibo, and the probable thing TV, then they pay. And the other she called a ping came up of Luel. Quite a chi chirping. But a child cool child parting my chiban. A
Yeah.
child called the finance and the treasure at Jongule. A child called the committee, chicken quanying adi. But
Akiri
I
jongle akil well on mark.
eh?
Akiri jongle akil well. I think been jongle alloy part of the report on a koi been some of the part of the report again a 2022 date in them. So akiri jongle akil I'm not disparaging kichi loiten, but can
Uh,
we push the treasure to keep reminding them then pay your
yeah.
fee on this day? Is that chilipia like that?
No, appear that we're quite reminded. It's good. It's good as you say. Mm, mm.
All right, let's just finish the constitution. Neng a lot to ask, but a book could I tool kuganeng neng kupajati binyo jam kuba your last remark balwel bang.
Uh,
If you go to page 8, that is Article 7, page 8. We enter the last of our questioning.
mm, yep.
Now, it talk about inconsistency. If there is inconsistency between the Constitution and the Act, the 2009 kuneng to way ke yi Constitution ke 2009 Act. What happens?
Yen Kirolo, if we talk in a legal term,
Uh,
if there is a consistency between the state and the Commonwealth government law, chopping Jaloele,
yes.
for instance, if you go to Article 109 of the Commonwealth Constitution, if there is a consistency between the state law and the Commonwealth law prevail. I think
So
when
what happened? So what happened now? The Act 2029 and take a Constitution because what the inconsistencies are you quite a number of them. Who
no
prevails here?
because I jam about act and constitution that
Yes,
chopping money nga jamin chimane yen
correct.
I chairman about your tower application in to join in thing constitution that but now big example like when chiki chalain constitution atau under act act yellow edi act I passed
Exactly.
by the I
By the
passed by the
parliament.
parliament by
Uh-huh.
the parliament
Yes.
kutanya ayala tanya governor on behalf of the
Yep.
queen kinitande
Correct.
which means act yeneka did
Prevail. Prevail.
yenga did the constitution which means that they wrong a constitution ke act prevail tapi make
That
well
means that means the constitution will be reviewed and the reform according to the act, is it?
and that is what we've been doing cuman when yen ke choy alteration or alteration, let me say, or
Mhm.
repeat the constitution. Actually, law at once. Aye, ben with time. Chimane ko an chan presentation chan loy. Mamaria did nothing about constitution. Chingi wa. Chakama wana ya pinga wega level on ya tim ka constitution gari.
Well, at your code of ethic, at your code of conduct, at your baby. So that's a change of the constitution, or is it not part of the constitution? The code of ethic one,
If anything is not passed, it's not inset. Akin inset, yeah. Chita out
so
ne.
your bylaw.
Code of ethics. Aya guideline ya wago kum ka we ko yito jima to ko office. Cha de man. De
Yes.
chika cholin. Na lo ka tawo condition le mi ai ka mokta kero guy. Ade ko wa jana tim I will fall under that ye na de gichaw ade gichaw wo. Now I alteration or a fill or add something on the constitution, it got cost 75% the population, all eligible voters. Chentande. At all constitution yeah. If you can read that article. About your pass. Nigeria your pass 75% of those who were in that particular meeting or in that attendance or in that general assembly, which is 75%, which is a pass, like election and guideline rule. Or we can
Mm-hmm.
pass. I get circulated in all the state.
And
We
what
said
triggered the change by Young Louis that amendment? Louis like your Louis amended. What triggered that? Why?
I
And
Yankee
talk generally. Like what the Corbin constitution to be get what you get what triggered
query
the change?
gap in our constitution and the constitution cannot be altered or changed by few individuals. I committee for instance management committee done could they go over constitution or the good opinion given outside ko ko change ci man jema ko je referendum Australia man ci na tande man ci ko bo
Yeah.
Australia constitution ci ko bo wa
Yes.
which mean can ye na akor a che jo ngadi to ko being altered ke general AGM man below general assembly
Yeah.
na ken general assembly ku ken ben kala dem the committees meeting because chol ku were ka go secretary ku were nga circulated containing what ke ko bo wa could take ko get kulu and then people vote on it kuna chike chwere chiko jwe chike jwe chwere based on our constitution aka chike gam ki 75% people within for instance ni mane wo 5000 mo chine loele I think that two akwa e kam
Now, but let me
75.
just give you a quick break. About what we got to.
By then only we are part of ngadi but article 74
Yes.
if you can read that because you can anything kay ne kan ngi be constitution be altered cape yen ke ti yen war yen constitution be or be dek marathon yen de
Mm.
cha ti when we ngo trigger chalo ngo change
The change in the election guideline. What triggered that change?
ke
What
change
happened?
e be de gar bu le bu kumurun ka dia instead of 2 years I attempt to that can ke yo ke election ya I law one state kayen chima wa chwer we chwer ke each state ka a chwer state de chen yen kina chilu lawyer ba ko bata condition it yenga tan ka ju ko let me just go back to that let me check because I think I got that then the alteration of constitution ngali ugana but election procedures if you can give me time
I'm the one
then
guideline, so all about looking into, but I don't think I recall. any statement jam ku le election abe ya lo ten we abe ya lo ele. I think a COVID and ga lo determine jan book lo wa like that.
But COVID also, yenge aware long, kiman wa chan jam ke dane cho ko government. Sorry one, I can wrong year well 2020 on be COVID inga nye and go national government. COVID can change law. Long I aware COVID.
All right. You but injury too much, Mark. I don't want you to go to that kick out of
Okay.
me, but you will change trigger the Jan book ping.
Yena ga wambu wa chwari state ku ka beden garang bu ku 3 years ku
Yeah,
jo
but
minimum.
I
Ina
think
ga
they
cho yin jawar.
restricted. Mark there. Those change are political, like you say, and sometimes you can look at the constitution, get need more thin. While you cannot endorse anyone. You cannot be ban because he a candidate. You now cover campaign a lawyer like, and then you will have to write a letter. A kaga I get your restriction take a place on the candidate,
No,
which is
actually political,
it's
actually political.
a mood in and
No, no,
a
actually
look
political
at
no
it.
binding. Actually political ki mana yin wa na ga je na ya. Wani ban Facebook ga je na nang some element of campaign. Uh,
No, no.
so
But I
so
get
yeah,
along not to like I know not to get disqualified. So it was actually a pure intimidation of the candidate.
because if you put people into campaign mood, question
Mm.
tautin, the current administration Louis govern, you go election, that is wrong timing. So let the term finish. Kuna chi mana yin na chi elect there ya a good example ki. Na gol campaign ku yi election commission a kene kwany. Ye na ke jo ye procedure ke jo followed. So
Well,
yen ku jiro loy yen
mm.
election commission a kwany ku ye ngara ambe a deal kene yi na che the current office. Which mean kon election commission kon ya kwany ku jo campaign du be gol. This is not politics, actually political.
But
Because I'm
no,
dealing with all the procedures,
mm,
election
mm.
commission, actually the administration, the
Mark,
incumbent.
Mark, Mark, in Australia here in Cole Bernard say Peter Denton, well, Albanese. Level Warga Bugar Electoral Commission Kulayamala campaign in Queensland.
You know, little bit, Marke anang a body of campaign each party.
Do they take permission from the Electoral Commission Wilamala campaign in Perth?
But are we a government or are we a non-profit organization?
Well, we're talking about constitution. Mark, we move on.
We are talking about the constitution, but the government, the federal
Mm.
government constitution and the non-profit organization, the constitution are different. Are different. These are bylaws. These are rules. We are not making laws for the country. I can over guide a look guide procedures. You know, ka to within there ya na here said the constitution is like that. Kaka chin gilibra and pain. But now the constitution is chima one and John guideline, John K. Bay guideline. Ika ye your
Mm.
lane. Now chi election commission which ye your form. Kaka be your lewe. This is the day you have to start campaigning. You can decide it which state to go to. In your go ahead.
And you have to
But if
add a
you just
letter. You have to
but if
add a
you
letter.
it
Like I
depends
wrote a
what
letter
value
to.
in the when you. Mm.
Eh?
It depends whether you in when you go get a letter. Election
Well,
commission rule. Mm.
I told guideline well I must write a letter that I'm like a campaign in South Australia. Could be call approve before I go. And I think
Tell me the
well
tell me the
Australia
page. Let me go. You pay 20 come.
the guideline not Jabala Queen Mark Angela
No, no, no.
Chagago.
I have to be specific. I'll cover very well one.
All right, let me just get the guideline. Unless the guideline are different from the constitution.
And last year, Chaga me what you did one pay.
Now I have the guidelines here, Mark, but I don't want to read them. Actually, they're too long. They're several
You pay
pages.
come no just a specific clause or section.
Well, we got elections. I think Article 23. I'm gonna talk guidelines. Talk a thing with
Yang ada tawan but ye which part? Yes, which clause? Ye 21, ye 23 point what?
23.
When ye which letter?
A candidate. Uh, I have. Can you also read as well? So if we cannot find it, then it could have been.
Can you say just tell me you go already? But you talk, but thing I will just get it.
No, no, what I'm saying, I will require to write a letter mark. I can ballot campaign, ballot law. The ballot thing I have to take permission from the electoral commission. That in the kitchen like walk so we had to write letters and Google campaign at the
But
state and
is it hard
territories.
to write a letter? You can write a letter.
But why would I take permission? The other thing, you cannot endorse anyone if you drop out. Mark, why can't I endorse candidate B? He cannot drop out.
Now, these are election process. You cover and endorse publicly, or by endorse privately.
Publicly, if I drop out, I can well again market Tim Dew, I can endorse Chamula coach. I candidate can one like I shall drop out and your team I can endorse just like it happens. It happens even
But
in South Sudan, in the US, in Australia here. Why can't I endorse someone and I think to my values or my campaign objectives up here? Why
could
can't I endorse that person?
could I want to ping you go by Louis step down for ngadi endorsement money you can jai on babu no get a buy and go ahead ku ba jam ngi jai.
Kalau dia kena buku wari banyak. I encourage you in buying with that open mind. The
Eh,
guidelines are called we can check. I very confining. Kuka they
eh,
don't reflect democracy. They act simply ka ona mi ngin mo uto. In
no
very chen guidelines. Some of them I
no
think
no no
like
no
that.
no no binding ke guideline.
Hmm.
They have no political motivation at all. Cake the way I look at it, even if job and kujala and a candidate man again, uh, I can look at a fact. If I run, I cannot fail because of this guideline, or I cannot win because of them. So yeah, I see no problem with that. With your bara and endorse, you can endorse someone privately alo where or I keep you step down for nga you can do it actually I'm penny kake
Kalau aku
can you
cakap
get
TV cukup kalau alam cuma kaca Indos.
no can you it's not allowed here
Why?
because here na can abu your corner mandate to constitution could be add you man
But
a woman who call
I come man it work it was initially routine it was an amendment law and got be lungan why can't it be amended
yung
as well?
yung ye ko inga ban den di kinyo ben publicly ye voters ku ka ye galo ye la kara ne kyo
What is I in a direction as to what is their interest because election is about the interest, the vote. So if I leave my voters, can what is our interest here? Okay, what have I done to them? That's a
whether
disservice.
you can tell them like for instance you one way lu rallies is the way I go got to Africa where lu rallies a better way if you decided kija quicky at what time can you drop out because there is also a deadline chigam chimana yin ku chi dai lu step down kay be a candidate that do ki jan so I don't know ye when ye what time and lu in step ye what time in ko ba botes ku ba yo be yi pol ku be jan be lo rande ki I
Well,
don't know the timeline.
on maga check the algen candidate le bigi chirgun kor blow why in restricted. Now let's move on. Again, electoral call when the electors call when election law the committee they don't vote in the elections. Then any president, you're a law in Australia here that if I are on the committee, the election, then I don't vote. If that's something that we see happening here, why can't they vote? For example, I'm a member of the election here, and I was among the first group to vote first. We're quite low organization election, and the returning officer they vote first before being at the Benelioto. Why can't they vote?
I think the issue here then we cannot be comparing all the time kaya government kaloy kaya kaloy non-profit organization.
When we talk about
Matthew,
constitution, Mark, a constitution is it not a violation of the constitution here?
no. There is no. Chimane yen kiyelwela ya. Koi when the chi election, chiga yen election, big election loy.
Mm.
Kaya the job. Aye ko be ayen a Louis coach without favoring any candidate. It touch kwenke. So if the na koran which were the candidate the candidate be really weak, you can even decline to be elected as electoral
But
commission
they
commission.
have paid, Mark, they have paid $20. Why can't they vote?
I learned when did they pay for that? You could pay it that you quan an election commission when you be your chair when you can't quan you get it. You having some point which can be relevant sometime, but here
Okay.
now we are not amending a constitution right now. Now they could call Bawa in the Queen Gatoati and call you Jam and war for instance,
Mm.
representation alloy. If we need to change something in our constitution and you need to contribute, I right. But yen a call within the constitution at this stage you get the tree, you get the China decided thing, bent out in. Now call go lung wa kalung I share with time. Here constitution on go law federation 1901 the idea amended to Australia. So we can
Oh,
amend the constitution. Now you know
yeah.
they could be who can hear a chip yet, what can be a one a candidate.
No, not me, not me.
Okay. We
I'm
actually
talking even
bring
Mark.
it
I
forward.
jam about Mark because I believe Mark is capable winning all those attributes to being our president taker. So I'm actually representing you unless you will not have been in India. War.
No, I believe in this constitution. Iketo wada wira. When it's your team, kaya ye na yagam. Na yelo ye ni tanto ang tina chipiet kaya na ani ni an option. You can just contribute, bring them. If we can change them later on, can kaya gagaru ko pinya ka wan chaka luele. Abu ka gar
Mm.
pin kuram ka jola wa a general assembly. Kini dengan to and I am satisfied with this constitution. Now
I
then I need
told
to get kaka boken
uh,
the contribution to go wa.
or will keep on quite a liberal really if not you're happy with our values and way of life, then you go back.
No, that is not what I'm
Now,
saying.
let me say this: work panan by the tea. And I got that one my post I go to Kira Biok. It means
Yeah.
thing by Antinatan. I want to only John Ding come on. Yeah, I know the Jing and myth. So a Dinka man will come on in Japan. Queen Queen of Core today in what Chamera Watkin. Over Tio over took in a Gacker. Yen a village belle come on, Yana, Chi meal by go your villa come on. A bit your teacher man bin no yet be teed will be chamber, you look at teen a yin meal. Kunam yet the chibu doi tua, where I'm gonna bet it around him without doing mean. So now on Galwella, Kinum by a Ben Runu Pina come on, your birthday chocolate really in the chin to the way Charlie Cholding come on. What I'm trying to say here, I have a proposal of a Gorin mark, but I think in the end, I think we'll do change. So I'm a jolog ding, I ding come on it. Let's move on. What we got to in the fairness name, can take care your advice or a control governance. So winning four principles, winning a fairness. Take an individual sponsorship to low and scholarship, can meet accord with Queen, the virus medical thing, the cake queen. unless nengi chiro war bany the cool one to AGM I state I what do you call that I payam get yak ke ka jimi get yak bay lakin the other two payam akin ke akin with ken bay. Is that an act of fairness or what is that?
Okay, alo pa
And by the
yam ka
way,
dia.
payam get yak I think me that chika tell the cool payam get watching with ken chika tell can I article does that mean ye nyuat kan fairness kan you take a fair here. What I mean by TECAA, we call that is the executive of TECAA. In a guy will take a year. Is the executive fair to the other two payams?
Yen ga to ku ba bere ken ye. The question of fairness cha ti ji ne a cha applicable in de nga ka balwel.
Okay.
The reason why ane lwela ya ku on bi program ke policy ene ke weti ke ga to tike de yon jogo
Mm.
moktam ngadi yen coordination a loy ne bande twi taw pande jupo ye cho garang da tem da yi yen ka lui request bilo coordinate bu ko bay pa yameti ke die na den pa yam kira na bay ka iben achie te ka yen le di nga bi te ka ko mi on ka bi na lo in detail ku lo ko chu achi bi yu ka den ban ma me wene deputy de wene the rest chi yu da di en wo chi mi ka bi ka ko chu ka le ka chu ka lu sponsor nan aliu na den fele chi lo loy ka to ka ne aya akwe yi pa yam ye kira ande bay ye pa yamo ku kilo ba le twi da no mu ken wane garan da ta ma yi ku nga ji lo yen please coordination the mis buga taw to kule lo loy a ci yenen kay responsibility will kay ka take up because you know that you can just talk over the phone here when the court of Africa ku yi be available but ran ci man ran ci ben wanga chorong de e cho duna arong duna rok yep
Yes.
albu you can leaders ka payamat albu you can any leader kulwe kilo raki albu mat kan ke together kulwe bay ko ran to aga ko ka bi so ke bi panes no ni mane akwai dere ya ke bi blem akira lu blem ko ga because yen the moktab ke ji opat or ko ji ga gam ga ko na ko ka bi rande lit rande kongo rande nyak rande jong rande pake we mean moktab is representing all three payama de ben kulo so where did you get that unfairness.
The unfairness comes here nanga korwa get dik. The quite get yak a chicken town to cool cocoa ka kin ga town. Is that
Ako
yes
bi ko ga payama tin ga bay ga ko ken achi teka.
okay. All right. Now, let me just talk a take a well. If it happens like that, Mark, somewhere else, would you consider it to be fair?
Yeah, wo you pay yo ko chol ka bi payam ga
Kulomoko
tui
get
ka bi
ya.
ko ka dia ka ko ga payam ga lui fel ban den ye na ko ba nga di ku jo yara ne cho ga na tin ayi na de kro loy e ke ye ga mo tam de this is what I can say.
All right. Now, what we are move on, Mark. Thank you, in Chalejaret. Kuima Jale China, the Baden, local to go do in the studio Guru debrief. Goku door Loloika. Now, Kibalaki. Uh, we talk about something called beautiful. Beautiful.
Can you repeat?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Something
Okay.
beautiful, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Now, Atira Angolwela Louis beautiful Louis describe is something you know. It will be very hard, really, like can what describe, but your heart and being feel that thing beautiful. But you can at least say something. In the next elections will be next year, 2024. Imagine by that be a beautiful in the election will be gonna be a beautiful like what? in your imagination, what would it be like? Where en ga balwel ku ba your last remark balwel, and then Google studio we interview that you call. What would it look like?
Okay, to make the election beautiful, people have
Yes.
to be beautiful. The election are beautiful, three members have to be beautiful as well. Candidates have to be beautiful. Leaders, former and current, have to be beautiful. Yung ya minu yekene election pial indeng election ye koi chimanto wo manthio ko current office. If you supported us with the whole of your heart, the whole of your resources, if you support sabotage to the office, sabotage. If you support the office, kupan ke kalua ke manthio, can election ke election chala to in the chaos, I ka chir kaya ga loy manthio. I for all the process, I chike ga chala piet. Now ko twi be election be are beautiful. Kada ana choma mere yang dut kurane choy members ke tweet to moktam de college aka bo be tweet be be serve kuna ji tem den to commander de tweet abe ben ku be tweet la twen now be election to you be pial ke all the chaos, all the problems ke to de ku ye ke ngi ke lu ba solve ye ke lu ba join ye ke lu ba loy be pial man thio ka chin ke election na chin ke be pen. I believe now pen mokta purza we are embark on doing kagatui apiet ku kaje miskala ge kibantine ku be ko ga state ya indeng manen beautiful ja ti be bang state be ya beautiful be bang pa ya mare be ya beautiful everybody kay yo election ci ja cha apiet kay election na le be pial. So I will to make something beautiful we have to change being beautiful inside and outside. The relationship there will improve, they are beautiful. Kene yene ke ya lo na ye ka won man electoral procedures to the best of my knowledge I good. Yenge tande ya kicha lo kon presentation di acha lo this election acha lo kon ba pial. E wer beautiful nga ke lo ko ja election the next time a be pial. Kwa example gam ka ti lo juba. So yen twi AI improving with time, but nanen problem ke to ke ko be dia ke dom ko chuk ke yen ke chi kan cho lo rid apet because yen you look at the problem and the process you cannot do them together at once. Aken in ban den garang bul let work together ke former candidate ako ba ya jam pinya telephone apart from ba ben TV nyen jikre kon wane loy yen ga ke ba lain ba join piot piet ba le man the tweet de man de man kaje ade ga bula loy ka bula loy AGM AGM yen ke the umbrella yen ka le ban ma me loy li ni wo yen ka le ban ma me nyo yen ka le ban ma atem nyo yen ka le ngoloy so to ki wo ni ma ma ben kulu yen ga de ko bo ka nga loy kuna de ka ti ko to ma ti ga pan ge I think where it's beautiful acha mar kana my closing statement in binding garangabul in cha le cha chol tu ya ngot tu ya be election pe da beloy yenga tan the candidate ya ako be tit until be election commission be kon kwan ku joga yen go ahead we jaga campaign goal ya ka bi jo lu campaign kwa chiran ko be campaign loy man we are still governing what the ago ku mo chi ko bu wo kene yen ke yeto ay ni challenge interview china chol nyale ken yin ban. Thank you.
Ay na in challenge by marketing garang yi ma jar wa di ko bu job studio.
Ade ko mari ki wakilo studio e chugo mo bara.
Kala bain wel ku bu jajal.
Okay, yeah, I got the answer here. Ye ku chalo le ka cham bag lo. Ye 2 payam achi scholarship a chicken turn down because achi ko buge Louis studying at in Juba. Achi ko buge lo to kuli Juba. Inga chiga scholarship inga chiga turn down. A 2 payam won inga lo. So this is a good message from the leadership. Acha you Matthew ga jigor. Kini nga ka ba mari.
Our two students by actually two payams, our two students, and there are
A
so
2
many of them.
student. Bo from 2
Wow.
payam. I 2 student from 2 payams.
I will stick to my opinion that is unfair. Lakin pingu dini chulmar.
Dara anji ko bu gata Juba ye an fairness abu.
Something buku jolo lwelo one advisor in our
Ega
quietness.
bida.
Ayen wo viewers with quantity ku ko da wo jaklet ban mark in jalle jare in jalle respect yen and chin gamba ben. I know the word interview a complicated thing ku ga yen riyo ana ate un ga ja konti le karara mala ti to karar we ku de be ala ti to garet ka blo de ayen riyo yen lakini nyinge ku ger ko ja ga garet ti mane chul marin bul ko ye lul ya jang duot ko ji lo wi gar mo biur chiran ci ko me je tuk ran ben guran with information ni man mark atien ni ka ti so wo mi ga ti lar ke dini chul mar ka kwai ga loy ma kwai ga lew ai ga be loy bi jang lew ni so let's keep TECAA kubu ko mi ga TECAA to ke one organization ni kin ga le man ti ben kulo so we cha ga le nyali ken we mark wo bi jala na 1 minute in the studio room ku interview da jito in cha le nyali ken yin.
Thank you so much.